Angus Lockyer is a historian specialising in Japan. He joins me now from our London studios. Dr. Lockyer, so Japan's ruling party has chosen the finance minister as its new leader. He's known as a bit of a financial hawk, but what is this appointment telling us about Japan's political priorities?
It's a complicated story. There are some immediate concerns which come out of the earthquake in March. The communities have to be reconstructed, and the nuclear issue, the energy issue, has to be recast. But I think you can already see the party and probably the public also looking to the medium term, where the economic situation is the first thing that comes to mind. And the extraordinary outstanding debt ratio is something that needs to be tackled. And so, like many other parts of the developed world, in the short term, maybe a stimulus. In the medium term, certainly it's important to get the debt under control.
Let me ask you, 6 prime ministers in 5 years. Why is Japanese politics so unstable? I mean, why is the political system so divided and dysfunctional?
This is a very long story, which we don't have time for, but in many ways Japan is still trying to kind of recast its various institutions that were very good for a certain period of its history when it was very economically successful. It's been a long time since then, but still the party system is in some ways trapped in the way things used to be done. So this is the biggest challenge for Noda. Can he stay in power long enough to actually get the work done that needs to be done? And here he's got 2 things to contend with. One is his own party, which is in fact deeply split still. There are various power blocks who often work at cross purposes. The second, of course, is that voters get impatient very quickly, and as soon as disapproval ratings start going up, then people tend to have been out of a job.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to have a daunting task on his hands. The experts tell us that in the past, Noda favoured raising taxes to cut debt and meet social security commitments. Are we likely to see him introduce some rather severe austerity measures to raise money for reconstruction?
He's not, I'm speaking to you from London, he's not George Osborne, so there won't be a kind of spectacular initiative. He's a consensus builder, and so I think he'll spend his time getting not only his own party, but maybe the LDP, the other main party, on his side for this kind of thing. More generally, I think there is, talking to colleagues in Japan, a general recognition that something has to be done, and that taxes, particularly the consumption tax, may well have to rise. It's all how you sell it, and whether you do it in a way that people can accept, I think.
Dr. Angus Lockyer, thank you for talking to us.